How's it going, guys? It's your boy Derrick Swain. Just before I head out for my day, make sure you guys really watch this video in full. I'm watching you because I can see how long you guys are actually watching my videos for. So make sure you guys watch this video in full. This video is very important. This is the purchase contract agreement. Now, when you've been pre-approved, seen homes, and you found one that you're comfortable with and you want to submit an offer for, this is the form that you're going to use to do just that. So make sure you guys check out this video in full so you guys are fully understanding the contracts you'll be signing with your realtor or with me if you choose to use me. Doesn't make a difference. I just want to make sure you guys have the best representation and you guys know exactly what's going on with the documentation. So check out this video. You guys have a great day. Stay safe. How's it going, guys? It's your boy Derrick Swain, and I am your real estate guide. All right, so what I got to talk to you guys about today is very important. This right here is your real estate purchase agreement. Now, this document is for when you're ready to place a bid on a property. Now, let's say if you've already been pre-approved, you've already seen homes, you've seen a bunch of homes, and you finally found the home that you feel comfortable with placing a bid on. Now, this form is what you will use and that your realtor will assist you with, and this is the form we're going to go through. So check it out. All right. Now, I like to go through these forms by sections because they are by in sections. So the first 2 pages, what you're going to be dealing with. Now, this is just simply your disclosure regarding the real estate relationship. Now, this is saying, hey, I'm a seller. This is my selling agent. I'm a buyer. This is my buyer's agent. Or you can also represent both. As an agent, you can represent the seller and you can represent the buyer, but make sure that you're holding up your fiduciary duty on both sides. So that is just establishing your relationship. That is the first 2 pages of the purchase agreement. The next 2 pages are your fair housing and discrimination advisory. Now, I hope I don't need to comment too much on this. Okay? We should know how to be decent human beings. We should know how to treat people with respect. Okay? So this one I really shouldn't have to get too much into, but this one is basically saying equal access to housing for all. So if you're going to list and sell your property, you need to make sure that you're okay with any and everybody. I don't care what neighborhood you live in. I don't care where you live at. I don't care. You need to make sure you're okay with any and everybody to see your property. And when I mean any and everybody, I mean you can't discriminate by race, sex, marital status, citizenship, color, sexual orientation, family status, primary language, ancestry, gender, source of income, immigration status. It's none of your business. It ain't your business. It's none of your business. As long as this person is a qualified buyer, pre-approved, down payment is down payment ready to go. That's all that matters. And if you are a buyer's agent, do not discriminate and only limit your buyers to certain areas. Just because they black don't mean they want to live in an all black neighborhood, and it's so on and so forth. So look, man, just treat people with respect. It's just that simple, and that is the fair housing and discrimination advisory. This one is just 1 page. This one is telling possible representation of more than one buyer or seller, disclosure, consent. Basically saying husband and wife buying a home or husband and wife are selling a home. Just saying that it's more than one person for the purchase. Now the next one is another single page. Now this page is very important because of all of the fraud and everything that's going on right now because of technology there's a lot of unfortunate people, that get defrauded and that get their money. That gets frauded and that gets their money, completely taken away. I've heard stories, but I'm not going to get too deep because this is a long contract. But basically, man, obtain phone numbers and account numbers only from escrow officers, property management, or landlords at the beginning of the contract. This is the wire fraud and electronic funds transfer advisory. So this is just specifically letting you know, don't send any information or any important or private information to anywhere you don't know. Always cross-reference your realtor's email, the title company's email. Always make sure it's the person that you originally spoken to. Okay? All right, so that is the wire fraud and electronic funds advisory. This next section is very important. This is your purchase agreement. Now, this is where you go in exact detail on the terms and conditions that you have on purchasing this home and how much you're willing to pay for this home. So, if you see a home and it's $200,000 and you say, hey, the market's hot, I want to guarantee I'm going to get this home. So you put that you're going to bid for $220,000. Your earnest money deposit goes there. You can also, be hefty on your earnest money deposit. Now, I would say 3% is good, definitely good. 1 to 3%. Keep it like that for your earnest money deposit. Now, what the earnest money deposit is, as soon as the seller and seller agent says, hey, your offer was great, we love your offer, we accept your offer, now we are in escrow. Now you have 3 days. You and your agent have 3 days to get them that earnest money deposit. You can do electronic funds. But what I've always done in the past, my clients like to, because it's a lot more on them, I guess, from what I've been told. So I go pick up a cashier's check, no problem. No matter where you are, I go pick it up, turn it in, and my title company gives me a receipt so that your money was handled with care. So this purchase agreement. This section, it's 10 pages, and you go specifically in detail what you're willing to offer, what exactly you want, if you want anything fixed, if you want the doorknobs replaced, if you want to make sure all of the electric outlets are grounded. That's what you put in this portion of the purchase agreement. You be as specific as possible as you need to. If you want to remove an inspection, this is here. If you want to remove an appraisal contingency, it's here. This is where you get as specific as possible. If you want the seller to pay all the closing costs, you put that in here. If you want to split the closing costs, you put that in here. And then one thing you can also do, basically there's a part where if it's not a box you can check or whatever, there's a section for other terms. And that's where your realtor can put specifically other things that you may have, that you may want if it's not in the contract. So this portion is very important because you want to make sure you're getting the home with the terms you agree to with your realtor. I see it all the time. Sellers would tell their agent, as is. I want this sold as is. And the realtor will forget to put as is on the MLS. And then they go ahead and accept the offer, and it wasn't as is. So now the seller has to deal with inspections and deal with things. Come on, man. Make sure your contracts are together, man. Let's get it. All right, so that's the 10-page portion of the purchase agreement. The next thing we have now is our buyer's inspection advisory. As a realtor, I will always advise you to, have an inspection done. But of course, that is your personal choice. I will advise you, obviously, of the things that other things that why you know specifically need to have the inspection. You don't want to go into things that you just don't know. Me, I'm the type of person, I'm not going in no attic and I'm not going in no crawl space. So I would like to pay for a service to have that done to make sure that I know exactly what's going on in my house. I'm not saying that I wouldn't have it done, because you know I would like to know, you know, there's not an area of my home that I'm not afraid of. But at the same time, I don't do rodents and stuff like that. So, you know, hire an inspector that's going to be able to see everything in areas that you're maybe not comfortable with going in. So inspections are very important regardless of the conditions of the home. Even if it's a condo, I still have to advise to do the inspection. So that's just all this is, buyer inspection advisory. Last but not least, all right, guys, so last thing we have is one single page. It's the California Consumer Privacy Act advisory. Now, this is just letting you know when we sell your home. Now, it will not be your personal information. No, it's not going to be Sarah, social security number 534. It's going to be the details and specifics of your home. And that's advising you that we're going to put that on the MLS. Every specific, every inch, every detail of your home will be submitted into the MLS, and that's what that last form is informing you of. I hope you guys understand this. I'm going to make this as simple as possible for you guys. Real estate is not that complicated if you have a realtor that takes care of you. I'm here to provide a trusting service and provide to go above and beyond for my clients and fully know what exactly I'm doing for you. And I know what's in these documents that you're going to be signing. Hey man, make sure you guys subscribe. If you guys like this video, hit that like button. Please continue to follow my journey through real estate. I love what I do and I enjoy what I do and I enjoy giving you guys this content. Have a great day and stay safe.